So imagine the last time you heard about somebody coming to Christ. I recently was in church and there was a girl giving her testimony. She'd just been baptized, and it's such a wonderful time. So think about that person that you know that just came to Christ, and imagine that after coming to Christ, and because they come to Christ, they were murdered right in your church. And that is the story, unfortunately, for so many Muslims that come to Christ. We call them Muslim background believers. And I want to tell you the story of just one of them that's kind of going to be illustrative. It's a tough story, but it's so common. And this is about Maria. So Maria was the daughter of a fundamentalist Muslim cleric. She was actually married off at 12 years old to an older man, and eventually separated from that man a number of years later. And what happened in that time, though, was that somebody had given her a Bible. And she opened that Bible, and you know what happened. She fell in love with Jesus. She had never seen anybody like Jesus, and he is the irresistible one. He draws all men and women to himself, and that's exactly what happened to Maria. So Maria also posted frequently to social media before this ever happened, and then guess what happened? So she wants to express her newfound joy, her newfound love for Jesus. She gets onto social media and she posts a song with her singing Christian songs. That was her big offense. And on March 7th, she was murdered for her faith. Her body was found, and it turns out her brother and her uncle had killed her. And that, again, is the fate of so many MBBs. Islam does not allow its followers to leave. They're called apostates, and the books tell them that these people need to be killed. And she was killed, and unfortunately, it's usually done by the family. Maria found the one thing in life that she was willing to risk everything for, and she knew, she had grown up in this culture. She knew the danger of what could happen, and she wagered it all. She said, I don't care. I have found the one that's worth living for. I've found the one that is worth all the risk, and she paid for that with her life. And that is the story of so many MBBs, and that's why we work with MBBs. It's very hard doing evangelism with fundamentalist Muslims. And it's because of this factor. They lose everything and they may be killed. And that's why, we like to do evangelism, we like to do gospel work and discipleship in the toughest places in the world. And that's why we work with MBBs, because they need someone to safely shepherd them to a new life. And so what we do, and this is in a country, I won't say where it's at, but in this one country in the Middle East, we do a lot of work. And we take these believers, these newfound believers, and we put them into safe houses. We disciple them. We get them surrounded by other believers that will love them and help them with their new life. And we even give them a means of support, some small business or something like that, so they have a way to support themselves. So anyways, that is an amazing work. We love doing that. If you'd like to be involved, just follow the link below. And God bless you. Thank you for caring for your persecuted brother and sister.